In ancient China, nestled amid serene landscapes and mist-covered mountains, lived a sage known as Lao Tzu. Lao Tzu was not an ordinary man, he was the revered founder of Taoism, a philosophy that celebrated the art of living in harmony with the Tao, the fundamental principle underlying all existence. His teachings, encapsulated in the Tao Te Ching, held profound wisdom on various aspects of life, including the pursuit of happiness. One day, a traveler named Wei journeyed through the tranquil countryside, seeking answers to the eternal question, how can one find true happiness? Wei had heard of Lao Tzu's wisdom and felt drawn to seek his guidance. Upon reaching Lao Tzu's modest dwelling, Wei was welcomed with a warm smile. Lao Tzu invited him to sit beneath the shade of an ancient willow tree, and with a serene demeanor, he began to share a story that held within it the secrets to happiness. The parable of the Garden of Happiness. Lao Tzu began his tale. Once, in a distant land, there existed a fabled garden known as the Garden of Happiness. It was a place of enchantment, where the fragrances of 1,000 flowers filled the air, and the colors of nature's palette painted the landscape with vivid beauty. People from all corners of the world sought entry to this garden, believing it held the key to their happiness. Wei listened intently, captivated by Lao Tzu's words. As he continued, in their quest to find happiness, these visitors came with grand expectations. They believed that happiness was a destination, a place to reach, and they hurried through the garden in search of it. Lao Tzu paused, allowing the imagery to sink in, before he continued, yet, amid the rush to find happiness, they missed the very essence of the garden, the present moment. They were so preoccupied with reaching the end that they neglected to savor the journey itself. Wei nodded, recognizing the truth in the parable. Lao Tzu's story was already revealing the first way to find happiness. 1. Embrace the present moment. Lao Tzu explained, the first way to find happiness, dear Wei, is to embrace the present moment. Much like the visitors in the garden who were so focused on the destination that they missed the beauty around them, we often become consumed by the past or future, missing the joy and serenity that exists in the here and now. He continued, happiness is not a distant shore to be reached someday, it is a gift that unfolds in each moment. When we learn to be fully present in whatever we do, whether it's sipping tea, walking in nature, or conversing with a friend, we uncover the treasures of happiness that have always been within us. Wei absorbed this wisdom, recognizing the importance of being fully present in his own life. 2. Let go of attachments. With a serene smile, Lao Tzu continued, in the Garden of Happiness, the visitors carried burdens of attachments. They clung to expectations, desires, and fears, burdening themselves with the weight of their own thoughts. He elaborated, happiness often eludes us because we insist on holding tightly to what we believe should be, our desires, our plans, our ideals. But, like the visitors in the garden who couldn't truly appreciate its beauty until they released their expectations, we must learn to let go. Lao Tzu's voice resonated with wisdom as he added, by releasing attachments and surrendering to the natural flow of life, we free ourselves from the shackles of suffering. When we accept what is and let go of what isn't, we make space for happiness to enter our lives. Wei felt a weight lifting from his shoulders, realizing the truth in Lao Tzu's words. 3. Cultivate inner stillness. In the garden, Lao Tzu continued, amid the bustling crowds and the cacophony of hurried footsteps, there were those who found happiness by seeking moments of solitude and stillness. They sat beneath the shade of ancient trees, listening to the whispers of the wind and the songs of the birds. He emphasized, the third way to find happiness is to cultivate inner stillness. Just as the seekers in the garden discovered, it is in the moments of silence and inner peace that we connect with the profound tranquility within us. Lao Tzu shared a simple practice with Wei, take time each day to sit in quiet contemplation, to observe your thoughts without judgment. As you cultivate inner stillness, you will find that happiness arises naturally from the depths of your being. Wei made a mental note to incorporate this practice into his daily life. 4. Live in harmony with nature. As the visitors explored the garden, Lao Tzu continued, they noticed how nature itself embodied the essence of happiness. The rustling leaves, the babbling brooks, and the blooming flowers all lived in harmony with the Tao, following their own natural course without resistance. Lao Tzu's eyes twinkled with reverence for nature as he explained, the fourth way to find happiness is to live in harmony with nature. Just as the elements of the garden coexisted peacefully, we must learn to align ourselves with the rhythms of the natural world, he continued, spend time in nature, observe its simplicity, and learn from its wisdom. Nature teaches us that happiness arises when we let go of the artificial complexities we create in our lives and return to the simplicity of our true essence. Wei felt a profound sense of connection to the natural world as he absorbed this teaching. As Wei departed from Lao Tzu's presence, he carried with him the wisdom of the ages, a treasure trove of insights on finding happiness. He realized that happiness was not an elusive destination to be chased but a journey of embracing the present moment, letting go of attachments, cultivating inner stillness, and living in harmony with the Tao. In the teachings of Lao Tzu, Wei had found a profound guide for navigating the path to happiness, a journey that, like the garden of happiness, unfolded in the beauty of each moment.
For loves and supports, please like this video and subscribe my YouTube channel to get more valuable information.